I'm here outside of Capitol Hemp in the district, where earlier this month federal agents seized thousands of dollars worth of merchandise and arrested several customers. This brings to question the legality of the operations inside the establishment. For District News Now, I'm Molly Martinez. I'm here at Freedom Plaza, where just last week thousands of Occupy Wall Street protesters had their tents up. But here, it seems the movement is over. For District News Now, I'm Molly Martinez. Chinatown, like every other neighborhood in D.C., has experienced economic growth with revenue brought on by the Cherry Blossom Festival. For District News Now, I'm Molly Martinez. Hundreds will march from this spot here, the IHOP on 14th Street, to Georgia Avenue, marching one step closer to the fight for equality. For District News Now, I'm Molly Martinez. Now that all the cherry blossoms at the tidal basin have bloomed and flown away, pedestrians, walkers, joggers have all flocked here to the Georgetown waterfront to enjoy spring days and the upcoming summer months. For District News Now, I'm Molly Martinez. Freedom Plaza was packed Saturday with thousands of protesters who came to rally against the murder of 17-year-old Trayvon Martin.
To speak out and demand justice for this egregious act. Trayvon Martin died because we do not come together.
George Zimmerman admitted to killing Martin, but has yet to be arrested under Florida's Stand Your Ground law. Zimmerman claims that Martin looked suspicious while walking home to his father's house. Martin was unarmed.
One thing to, hunt down and pursue a 17-year-old who you outweigh by 100 pounds who poses no threat to you and murder him and then lie and say that you did it in self-defense. Like, dude didn't even have a weapon on him. And it's not even a black thing, a white thing, a Spanish thing, or whatever. It's really a justice thing. So, yeah, if you murder someone, you need to get arrested.
Protesters wore hoodies, carried bags of Skittles and cans of iced tea, all things that Martin had at the time of the shooting that, according to Zimmerman, made him look suspicious.
Not just African Americans, but everybody should be outraged by this because, this could have happened to anyone's child, and I just feel as though we need to work as a community to strive to get past this sense of injustice.
Men, women, and children gathered demanding the arrest of Zimmerman and justice for Trayvon.
We're standing up today because we are all Trayvon Martins. We're standing up today.
The federal government is launching an investigation of the case, as well as the Stand Your Ground law. So far, no arrests have been made. For District News Now, I'm Molly Martinez. Hundreds of protesters gathered outside of the Columbia Heights IHOP to raise awareness for the recent chain of anti-gay hate crimes in the district. Last week, a gay man was shot outside of the IHOP after an argument over a gay slur turned violent. Community members are fed up with the violence and took to the streets to get the anti-hate message out.
Originally, it started out it was just a personal march for a friend who was beaten and robbed just a couple blocks from here. And it snowballed in a good way very quickly from 25 people to 400 to 700 in 5 days. So it's become about everyone's story. Everyone's tired of being the victims. So we're silently marching for these victims and at the same time saying we're done.
Organizers wanted a silent march, letting their unity speak louder than their words. Marchers held pro-equality signs and wore duct tape over their mouths. The overall message was to be seen, not heard, to raise awareness of the violence going on all over Washington.
It's kind of like slavery, I mean, we've changed a lot of stuff over history, and if we want full equality, I think bullying should be part of that.
Marchers included members of the GLBTA community, allies, lawmakers, and neighbors. Strangers locked arms, showing support for one another for the communal fight to raise awareness and stop the hate.
People oftentimes just don't know what's going on, and so you've got to bring their attention to these things and remind people constantly that there are issues out there in this city we need to address.
Well, today is actually International Pillow Fight Day, and we're out here in DC on DuPont Circle, and Capital Improv always serves this event. It's also going on in cities worldwide, as far as Belize and Brazil, all the way to London, Paris, Australia, and all over the United States too.
My friend and I have done this the last 2 years, so this is year 3 for us. Hence our t-shirts.
We are the Pillow Panthers.
We're the Pillow Panthers. We do not die. We do get hit in the head, but we don't die. So we went to the Smithsonian, hit a lot of people, beat the crap out of a couple kids, but they hit us really hard back, so it was okay. And
I think I bit a small child.
I lost to a teenage girl. It was pretty embarrassing. The fight didn't last very long, and I really don't want to talk about it anymore. It's warm outside now. It's good exercise. You know, this country has a little overweight problem. I heard there's going to be some zombie outs here too, so that's some good practice for the zombie apocalypse. You know, everyone needs a protocol, so I think this is good practice for that.
I think the girls won it! For Hopes today, I just hope everyone has a good time, that people avoid wearing glasses, because we've had one injury in the past, and it was because of a pair of glasses that got smacked up. But yeah, other than that, just have fun and make sure everyone has a smile on their face all day. Oh man!
Hello and welcome to District News Now. I'm Molly Martinez. Next Wednesday marks the 1-year anniversary of Osama bin Laden's death. It was a year ago that U.S. Special Forces SEAL Team 6 stormed the al-Qaeda leader's compound in Pakistan. After a brief firefight, team members found bin Laden and shot him. Bin Laden's death complicated already testy U.S.-Pakistani relations. There have been fears of retaliation attacks from terrorist groups, but U.S. law enforcement says there's no credible threat on the anniversary of bin Laden's death. Officials say they will still be on careful watch. Tell me, Allie, have you heard Kanye's new song, Theraflu?
You know, I haven't heard Theraflu yet.
I'm going to tell you, it's terrible.
Molly, you're too much.